What's up, guys? So I've noticed that I haven't been able to find a single video showing Catalina 30 fuel tank, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news for everyone out there who's got 80's Catalina 30's, but I've had a lot of people reaching out to me lately about diesel in their bilge, and diesel here and diesel 2023 and season 4. I think this will even go to 2024. I don't know. All I can tell you is that we've been sailing the boat and enjoying ourselves. Minimal amount of boat work this year, but that's okay. I want to enjoy my family, I want to enjoy the boat, and I also want to enjoy some boat drinks. Nothing better than being sun-kissed on the water. I hope that you guys have really enjoyed these videos, and if there's something you want to see, I implore you to reach out and ask me, and I'm more than happy to record it for you. Boat work is my favorite, so if you have some need for a helping hand, by all means, just reach out. I'm here. But until then, I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and cheers to you in the water. What's up, guys? I don't know if you can even hear me over the whipping wind, but Sadie's down.
Hello.
She's here. Ooh, gotta fix that. She's checking out the keel. We are done. So, again, my advice to you is going to be, we want to make sure we keep our keel bolts torqued. If they start to pull down, call me.
Okay.
All right, where you are, I can at least walk you through what you're going to have to do.
Yeah.
Again, if your keel bolts start to pull into the stub, it's bad. But keel is done. I don't know if you're going to want to put more skim coat on it or not, but you could, or you could just paint it and you're fine.
Yeah.
Maybe a barrier coat would be a good idea.
Yeah, but some protection.
Yeah.
We're not going to see it as long as it's okay.
Exactly, and if you decide you're going to want a soda blast eventually, I don't think you need to really go crazy, but barrier coat would be a good idea just to keep water out, right, and growth and whatnot. But yeah, it's done. Are you happy with it?
I love it.
Good. It's better than what it looked like, right?
It's really good over there.
Yeah, that swale came out nice. That came out real good.
Yeah.
Where that was just, you guys remember the block? See if I can't find a picture of it. Rudder's good to go. That should take no more water on now. And yeah, all right, cool. I'm super stoked we were able to do this, and we'll be back down to show you some more progress as she goes with paint. So fun. What's up, guys? So I've noticed that I haven't been able to find a single video showing Catalina 30 fuel tank, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news for everyone out there who's got 80's Catalina 30's, but I've had a lot of people reaching out to me lately about diesel in their bilge, and diesel here and diesel there and diesel everywhere. So I'm down here today, and I'll show you the progress that Sadie's making on her boat, but she was leaking diesel, and if you remember, it was starting to come through the other day, her keel. A little scary, but we got the tank out, or she got the tank out, thank goodness, and this is it. So this is a 1982 tank. However, they're all the same, and if you look at it, you'll see the shape, right? So this is what allows it to fit into the locker. Now they're all aluminum. They're tabbed in. I believe it's 8 bolts to take it out. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's no way for me to show you inside. I will say I've never paid too much attention to my tank, but I wish there was a clean out port. But this one, yeah, we're not gonna be able to see it. I have to get a pen light down here. Filled with sludge and water, and was leaking rather fast. On top, this will be your fill, this is your vent, and then you have your fuel on and your return. I think this is coming, guys. We're gonna wind up with a lot of these tanks being just done. I believe that she has pinholes over here. Now, my buddy Kyle, who I became buddies with through the channel, just had to redo his. No one's gonna touch one of these to weld, right? So it's aluminum and it's porous, the metal. So it's gonna absorb some fuel, and as you try to weld it, you're gonna just be popping and splattering. This one looks as if someone tried to do a repair here, but I don't know this boat well enough, so I just don't know. But this is some sort of like brazing, it almost looks like. So anyway, you have an aluminum tank, you've had water sitting in it. Be very careful if you're going to try to clean your tank, and you should clean it, but you don't want to be pressing on the metal very, very hard. How I would recommend doing it, if this was my tank, I'd like to cut an access port. If you don't have an access port and you don't want to cut an access port, you could technically get a tube down in here and swirl some diesel, try to just vacuum it out. that would be the best. You should definitely try to vacuum out any water that might be in there. But yeah, this is it. This is your Catalina 30 tank. And again, I'm gonna stand it up. That's the weird angled shape that you're gonna have. Again, so it can tab and bolt right into the locker. It's 17 gallons and they're all going, guys. So I'm trying to figure out, should I try to start making these, or are we just better off putting in a West Marine poly tank? I mean, I motored all last year, hardly sailed, as you guys probably saw, to and from Croton, which is an hour each way. I only put 8 gallons of fuel in my boat last year, and I took my boat everywhere under motor. I don't have a fuel gauge, but I know that, I mean, I've never had an issue running out. So what I'll do this year is I'll take that little cap off, see where I look like I'm at, and then I will fill it appropriately. But 17 gallons is more than enough for a season of casual boating or even just having fun. If you guys are interested in the measurements of this, I can take them. But again, this is the fuel tank, and I believe this is going to be the next catastrophe that happens with these boats, right? So you have your Catalina Smile issue, then you have your compression post issue that's coming into light, and now these tank issues. So that's where we're at with that. But now let's go look at the sanding job that Sadie has done. Loving sanding, aren't you? Oh yeah, look at this. So anyway, she's done a great job so far. Boat's looking good. Looking very good. They'll get paint on here soon. They did it with a belt sander, and now they're using an orbital to smooth out, get ready for some paint. They still have some more touch-up sanding to do down here, but all in all, this is looking real good. Real good. Hell yeah. Exciting stuff. When do you plan on painting and launching? Next couple weeks?
April 30th they say they'll start launching for boats. I think they started already.
They did.
We'll see when this one gets splashed.
Well, you still have to go over and look at your mast and check that wiring.
Yeah, we found it last weekend, and now we have to see if all the wiring's there.
If you go get like a 12-volt battery pack, not the jump pack that you have, you should be able to put like a 12-volt accessory into it with 2 bare ends and then tap to each wire so you can light up your bulbs. That'd be the easiest way. But definitely get on that. And this is actually where the fuel started coming through again. You can see the big wet spot. So when they took the tank out, the bilge filled again. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, she's coming along. I will be in the water, I'm thinking May 8th, because I'm going away. But yeah, so again, if you guys have any questions about the Catalina 30 fuel tank, let me know. You know, another good thing you could do if you wanted to clean yours, again, it does come out very easy, I've heard that from several people, would be to get it to this position, fill it with some acetone, and just keep sloshing it around, and then put it in this position with your access port low, and then get your vacuum with a little tube in there and try to get everything to the back corner. But you'd want to slosh it around a little bit. These are all coming due, guys. This is going to be a big problem, trust me. I'm sure of it. All these tanks are going bad from the 80s and up. All right, I'm out. That's your midweek check. Peace.